Welcome to this Permadeath series for No Man's Sky Beyond. And here we're up on this space station, and in the last part we were focusing very much on the Alone Amidst the Stars mission for Artemis, and we calibrated the translator. We found a local life form to locate yourself on the star chart, but what we got to do now is improve our standing with the Korvax, and I've got a way to do that. But before that, I just want to check something out, because there seems to be two travallers hanging around in this space station. I just want to talk to them out of curiosity, just to see what they're offering. That exosuit of yours, it seems better than not a person of substance. Are you? Suppose I could assist you. Charity helps us. Okay. So he doesn't want to talk to me. Now there is another one hanging around here as well. Over here. And I just want to see what... I approached the lost traveller. The skin is translucent, as if they were not truly there. Unexpected. My new friend, what business would you have with me? Lifeform tries to shake my hand, but pauses as we phase through one another. This is fascinated by the encounter, claiming to be a traveller. It's clear they've come from a different region in space. Maybe it's my home system. They have never heard of Gek, the King, Korvax, or any sites that I have encountered. They wish to know more. Let's tell them everything. I tell the traveller about the species I've encountered, sharing with them my scans, names of planets I have been to, and the worlds I have learnt. They're curious, asking me more. Nothing I say satisfies them. Eventually disappointed, they grow quiet. They hand me a gift, thanking me for a while that I was able to help them. We got some Geknit. Thank you, game. Well, we'll probably have to sell that. Now, to bump the standing, what I want to do is a mission, but I'm just going to sell that Geknit first, because I don't have a lot of space. So we'll just dump the Geknit off. I think Geknit now has a role in food, but I mean, that's worth 20,000 credits, so it's worth chatting with that guy. And what I want to do with this guy, I think he's got the mission, is this locate a missing person. We're going to get a 6-pronged mesh decoupler on that, but more importantly, what we should get is some standing. And I think that actually was in the mission as it came up. Let me just check that, because that looks like there's a change. But it doesn't tell you here. Locate a missing person. And of course, I am on the lookout for a new ship, so we're going to be checking out these ships here. And hauler 9 million. It's a nice ship, but we can't afford it. We're just going to jump into the super flying brick. Oh wow! Sorry guys, we're going to jump out again. Where did that go? There was an explorer coming in. I wasn't hallucinating, was I? Maybe because I jumped out the ship. That reset it. So here we are, we're out into space. We're going to go to the moon. Behind the symbol for the distress beacon is a possible crash ship as well. So I also want to check that out. Yeah, that's a crash shuttle. It's almost like they've put me down on another crash shuttle. Okay. Does that mean there's two crash ships close side by side? I think this is a new spin. I don't recall. Well, we'll check the shuttle out in a minute. Oh, this is a new variant on a missing person mission. Before, they would send you to a trading station or something like that. Oh, this is cool. Okay. I found the missing person, verified they're safe. I should transmit their location. Now with these low-level missing person missions, this is all you have to do. It's a very easy mission to do. But for any of you guys who've never played No Man's Sky before, as this starts to escalate upwards, you often have to have resources, and then it becomes a multi-step mission. Okay. I'm certainly going to grab the chromic metal. We've now met 50 aliens. Thank you, game. And we've got another 15 nanites. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, let's have a look at this ship. And nearby life form observes me as I approach the ships. Perhaps they could offer a clue as to what has occurred here. Okay. If I talk to you again, do you become the... Oh, that's cheating game. Just look at the ship and see what it is. It's almost like the ship is invisible. I can't walk through it, can I? No. Let's just try again. Nope. So it's not going to let me buy the ship. That is annoying. But then again, it is only a shuttle, so... And got an ion battery. And it won't let me talk to this guy. Never mind. It's not a problem. Because what we will do is go and check out that distress beacon over there. Which is just scan that hazardous flora. Make another 30-odd thousand. Of course, it's going to tell us to go back and return to the mission agent and cash the mission in. Let's have a look round. Anything? Got some copper over there. Got a cargo dump over there. I think I'm going to go. I mean, we've got the resources for this, so use up that. And I'm going to go up and get the buried technology. What's in it here? It's only 100 units away. It's certainly worth going and get. Yeah, thank you. Actually, let's just... Oh, I should have used the iron battery in there. Never mind, we've got plenty of sodium to do what I need to do. So it's not like it's going to be a high risk. What happened there? It seems to have disappeared. No, it's not. There it is. 27. I must have walked past it by accident. Get in here, grab the technology. 3 more salvage data. There's something over there. These are just plants. Some condensed carbon over there. Just want to... There's another one, 377 away. Yes, thank you, game. Oh. Also take out the... Yes, thank you, game. Just take this out. Just go and get a little bit more buried technology. Not seeing any sodium here. And that's something we'll just have to bear in mind. Looks like there's some sodium down over there. Just grab a little bit of dihydrogen on the way through as well. Especially as at the moment the sentinels seem to be a little bit passive. Yes, thank you. And let's grab that sodium. Then we'll have a stroll over for the... How far away is that actually? 11 minutes. I'm kind of half inclined just to walk there. Okay, destination reached. Right, we've got everything is full up, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. Maybe walking isn't such a good idea. Got pure ferrite, ferrite dust, magnesium, cobalt, hydrogen. Can't really pick up that whatever's in the green box, but we can pick up that. I just want to try something to see whether the game is intelligent. If I shoot the condensed carbon, will it tell me that my inventory is full? Oh no, so it will go directly into the high capacity. That's good. We can pick up a little bit more. Oops. I think I'm going to have to use it. In fact, can I even get to the ship? Yes, they've... Oh no, Starship out of range. So we're going to have to go back to the ship in order to offload some of this stuff. Yes, thank you. I think we should be okay. I don't think I need to recharge the environmental protection at the moment. We should be able to get to the ship before that actually expires. Because the sun's starting to come up, so the effect of the environmental hazard is kind of diminishing. Well, that's the theory anyway. This will say inventory full. A bit of carbon. Okay, no free slots in suit inventory. And what we want to do is, I think we're going to send that to the starship, that to the salvage data. We've got 250 dihydrogen, so if I send that to the starship as well, because that's where the fuel capability is. I want to see if I can make fuel. And we're going to make some metal plating, so make a metal plating. Come here. Just make that down. Of course, we're going to drop a save and jump out again. And what we're going to do now is head for the distress beacon. You see, in the ship, it's a really quick hop. Oh, so we might... Wow. This could be very useful. And we're just going to come in here. This could be my second ship on that here. So what have we got here? E. Let's see what we got. Got a B class. Compare. Now we can claim this ship. We'd have to fix it. But we've got the resources to fix it, so we could leave this in for the moment. And then take the ship up. Then we can fix up. It's true, it's only an 18 slot explorer, but it is a B class. Yeah, we got to claim this, guys. Of course, the advantage is now I can flip between the two ships for the moment and actually do the repairs. So we're just going to jump in. Yes, thank you, game. We need a hermetic seal and some metal plating, some pure ferrite and some dihydrogen. Yeah, we got the dihydrogen jelly. Yeah. We've got some. We're going to need to make a little bit more pure ferrite. We got a little bit, but that's not a problem. Let's just do. Need a hermetics. So let's just get this. And we're just going to jump out. And exosuit. Alright, we've got a hermetic seal and got no. We have to. Yes, thank you, game. And I'm not seeing any ferrite around here, and I've got a flaming. We'll do a long range shoot for this. I think I had all that running around just now, and not one of those idiots came near me. We'll fix the ship and then we'll loot out what's in the boxes. I'm just going to grab They've got some pure ferrite there. That will possibly short circuit the need to manufacture some pure ferrite. That should be useful. Keep an eye on the... We've got a geodode. Okay, let's just manufacture that. And what we should be able to do now is fix that. And what we need a little bit more pure ferrite. Get that up, and we've got the hyperdrive already installed in here, which is a little bit in the wrong place. We've got the system launch recharger, which is good, and we've got it's quite interesting, we've got a phase beam upgrade, but we don't actually have a phase beam. Interesting. And well, we can fix that because the shields can be very irritating. What we need now is a little bit more pure ferrite. Right, let's just wander off and but the sun's coming up now, so we don't have to worry about the need for environmental protection. Just going to get a little bit away, so if I shoot up in the distance, that might draw the sentinels away. And just going to there's got to be some more pure ferrite around here somewhere. Yeah, there's some. There we are. With a nice long range shoot, and that should keep that sentinel off my back. Some birds up there as well. Already got the birds, so yeah. They will shoot our way through the plant first, and then that should give me the pure ferrite and pyrite here. Ferrite dust and pyrite there. Probably going to tell me that I'm too far away from the ship. Just grab a little bit there. Starship. We've now repaired the thrusters. What else do we need to repair? We've got technology. We need platinum, chromic metal, wiring loom. We've got 5 wiring looms, which are in the other ship. That's not a problem. Magnetic ferrite. This is now fully charged. Now, what I could do, let's see, damage potential. Yeah, well, we haven't got anything here. Right, we can fix this. That's giving me potential. We got shields. You need 3 microprocessors and fix that. We need 3 antimatters, cobalt mirror, wiring loom for that. And we need a salt refractor and a wiring loom. So we need quite a lot of wiring looms for this. We've got chromic metal. Okay. So we've got to work on this ship and actually open it up and expand it before we get things done. I think what I want to do now is I'm going to change back to the other ship. So we're going to get in here and pick up some of this stuff. Oops. I'm going to grab this, and we've got a Vakeen dagger that could be useful. Hopefully this will be chromic metal. And we'll just have a quick look at this and see if we can get anything here. Distress beacon. The high-tech ship's emergency systems activate as I climb on board. Search for tech. So I'm actually going to search my own ship for technology. Okay, why not? The ship carries a fascinating technological advances. I scan a blueprint and now construct one of these advances myself. Wow, that is a good win. I know I could go up and call the anomaly and buy this technology, but I don't know, I get a sense of satisfaction of actually finding these technologies like this, and in some ways it's a mechanism that Hello Games have got rid of, but to me I still think it was the better mechanism. You know, people didn't like having to wander around trying to find stuff, but personally to me it just adds flavour to the game. I mean, it's rather than just going out and buying stuff. Anyway, we got it, and that's all that counts. I'm just going to have a little bit more pyrite here. I think for the purposes there, what we're going to do now is we're going to get back in the flying brick, because there, and use the launch thrusters. We're at 34%. What we can do is get up into space. We need to find the space station now. Yeah, it says install the scanner. There's the space station. And we're going to head for the space station and cash in that mission. So hopefully that will open up the next step in the primary mission. So I'm just going to scoot into here. I'm just going to come in here. Learn something. Okay. And in mission. We've got 2 6-pronged mesh decouplers. Our standing with the Corvax has increased. Learn. Let's have a quick check to see what missions come. Kill 15 creatures, kill 8 sentinels. That can wait. I'm in no rush. What we should do now, large outpost detected. Visit the life form and locate yourself on the star chart. Just curious to see how that's going to work. And okay, actually one thing I haven't done is we need to get a little bit of space in the, yeah, we're going to need to sell the geode and the Vakeen dagger and the offload some stuff. Sell items. Yeah, we're going to sell the crystal fragment and the geode and the radium and the Vakeen dagger, and we got 3 of those. Sell that. That's giving me a bit of cash. And translation calibration 100%. Thank you. So we've now reached the Corvax rank of test subject. Thank you, game. I'm just going to drop a save, jump back in. Of course, we're being sent back to the moon again. Just wish that there was a mechanism that allowed the game to spread these locations around the planets, so that you kind of got out and explored more in the way of planets. You've got hostiles coming in. We're coming down on this potential assistance. I would guess that it's most likely going to be a trading station. Yep. That means there's going to be some opportunities here. There's a hauler coming in as well. Wow, that looks cool. I'm not going to be able to afford it, but I've got to check it out. Just got to check out, because a hauler's going to be the next step. Now I've got an explorer. Yeah, look at that. Negotiate price. Ah, we can only dream that. 31 million. Really would like a hauler like that eventually. And of course we got an explorer. Let's have a quick look. 17 slot B class. Okay, let's just have a chat with this guy and see what you've got. Ask of information about this star system. Lifeform chattering ends. They stare at me with disappointment. Lifeform shell casing begins to dilate and flicker. They attempt to scan my scanner, but it's clear my tool interfaces with its own. Allow the lifeform to scan you. Allow the lifeform to scan me. They create a three-dimensional cross-section of my body, exosuit, skin, and organs. Also included the refining model and the occasional projections. Everyone is complete. This data is invaluable to the Corvax convergence. Thank you, Traveller. I will of course assist you. Give star chart. Ask the lifeform to decode the star chart and provide a route to Artemis's location. Locations does not exist, Traveller. EU, nothing is more tragic than a corrupted piece of code. Yeah. You can ask if they made a mistake. The Corvax seems momentarily confused, as if the concept that they could have made a mistake has never been considered. They claim their systems are infallible, superior to the judgment of any organic life form. I apologise and leave. So we now got to return to space and contact Artemis, which means we're probably going to go up and get bounced by hostiles. Interesting, this system seems to be devoid of... Oh no, the goodies are down there. I think one thing I definitely do want to get is maybe a level 1 Atlas pass. And down we go. I'm going to grab that. I mean, it's only sodium, but I mean, who cares? Resources are resources. And we've got a microprocessor. That's going to be another step in the process. Let's just have a quick look around, because one thing about having ladders now is it gives you a reason to go down there. It's 385. I'm very tempted actually, because we're in a daylight cycle at the moment. Still don't like ladders. Where is it? There. Gonna go and get some buried technology. That's good. It's next to some... I'm sure these are smaller than they used to be. But we're gonna die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that before Beyond those were a lot bigger. Right, got a plant there. It's another 30,000. What's this here? This is copper. I think we can pick that up, but we'll get the buried technology first. Destination reached. Just grab that. Anything else that needs to be scanned? So this is a buried technology that way, so we can go and get that. But how are we off for copper? We got the space, so we'll grab some more copper so we can turn it into chromic metal. So it doesn't look like this is going to be a very big deposit. So again, it's something I've noticed since the Beyond update came out, that the size of the deposit seems to vary a bit more now than it used to. Although it's still, these deposits still don't beat like when No Man's Sky first came out and you had the great underground deposits and you could virtually dig a massive cave to find it. And what we're going to do is head for this one. The ship's over there, back on the base. And I suppose we can throw out a scan, see what's around. We've got some more salvage data. Just going to make our way back to the ship now. So you could probably do some a little bit more dihydrogen. We pick out that ferrite dust as well. Oh, what was it? We need creature pellets to feed creatures now. It's something worth knowing. No more just idly feeding them a little bit of carb, but be a little bit careful. Actually, this is a cave, isn't it? Is this a cave? No, it's just it's a cave up there. Then there's creatures in caves. What I'm going to do is just have a quick look in the cave. To find creatures in cave, or sometimes, although sometimes it's often the opposite as well. You go into a cave like this, then you get one of those annoying bug type creatures comes flying at you. Yeah. Oops. Nope. Scan the cobalt. Seeing we're here, we'll just pick up a little bit more cobalt. This is cobalt and copper actually, this is good. It's the copper that's causing a problem. Yes. Stop nagging me. And we've got to get out of the habit of using the jetpack thruster when climbing ladders. I think it was Snafu who pointed that out. I just got in the habit of doing it in the next update, and I need to get out of that habit now. Of course, I don't think we've spoken to these guys from the point of view of some language. No, I don't want to practice mine. Oh, ha 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 ha. Sorry guys. 1.2 million. Oh, he's gone. Maybe that was a blessing in disguise, to be honest. I don't really want to rush and grab as many ships as possible. I just want to enjoy it. The process of gathering ships. In fact, it'd be really great to find another crashed ship. This is actually a fighter or a hauler. So maybe we'll spend a little bit of time looking for more crashed ships. Because they do seem to be back in the game. They disappeared during the next update. And I also got a feeling that, and again, this comes back to not rushing through this early stage, that I think once you get to a certain point, maybe when you finish the missions, the crash ships seem to disappear. And I do wonder whether that is actually partly due to maybe an in-game mechanic. And I'm just going to have a quick chat with Artemis. There you are. I found high ground, I think. When you arrive, I'll fire my multi-tool into the air to mark my location. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Tell Artemis what happened. I tell Artemis the locals could not decipher the star chart. The alien even went as far as to claim that the stars did not exist. That's impossible. I can't have travelled that far from charted space. You found my ship. As I speak, the line begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. The stars, they've altered since I made the chart, blinked out in... How is this possible? What is happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to... It is quiet at first, but it is there, unmistakably growing, steadily louder with each passing moment. The sound beneath the world, a sound as if glass could scream. Ask what is happening. They're coming for me. I can see them, smell them. I discovered the glyphs for a portal traveller, a gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now I don't even know if the voice was real. The pathway collapsed while I was still inside. I found this place in darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. Because I was so wrong. I can see their faces. Because there are seeds of glass within there. Ask for the glyphs. Let's go see. They're gone. My data fragmented in the... Because I just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find other travelers. I didn't... 16. Because warn your face it. Because please, not yet. I'm not... The signal cuts off as it crackles into oblivion. I hear the name through the static. Apollo. Register ID. The frequency of Apollo has been added to your hollow terminal's current contacts. Where is the moon? I think we're just going to get rid of these guys with the usual dodge. Oops, I've gone too low. Come on. Yeah. Right, we've got rid of them. Right, guys, what I'm going to do now is we're going to head back to the space station. So it says there, bring news of Artemis signal to Nada in space. Summon the anomaly with the quick menu. Yeah, well. Yeah, I need to go to the space station to sell off some of this stuff. Actually, what I am going to do is we're going to go here. So we've now summoned in the freighter. And what I want to do is check to see whether my new ship is on here. Yeah, there it is. It also looks like there's a visitor. Looks like we got a visitor. Our first visitor to our freighter. I've got the flying brick. So I've actually got 3 ships. That is annoying. We're gonna have to change this or this into... No, then again, we could keep the flying brick for sentimental reasons, because it's not strictly a shuttle. I must have made a mistake when I first started out. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll trade the flying brick for an exotic ship going forward. We've got our Explorer. I really like that. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to change the rules a little bit, guys. So I'm going to be able to have 6 ships, but I'm going to keep the flying brick for sentimental reasons. Yeah, why not? I think I've got a mission. Let's check there. We've got the mission to inspect our fleet. So I want to go and do that. Because I think we've got to build a command station, but I'm sure they've changed this ladder system here as well. We're just going to go up here. I think the one that they want us to talk to is here. Oh, so we actually start with a frigate. I think that's new, isn't it? I don't think we started with a free frigate last time. We've actually got a single frigate. Although, to be honest, it's not going to be much good use. Simply because a single frigate doing a mission is a little bit of a waste of time. You actually need 2 or 3 to start with. If we can find the... I can't remember what... Oops. You've got to keep remembering to go up. And the command room is one over. So we need 120 silver, 40 gold and 10 tritium. Yeah, that's about right if I remember correctly. That's something else to work on. So that's looking good. We'll start kitting out. Oh, look at that. We've got to get a picture of that, guys. We should be able to take a picture in here. Yeah, I like that very much. It's only got a whole load of portal glyphs come up in the bottom left hand corner. I'm not exactly sure what's caused that. And And of course we better get back in the right ship. I'm going to stick with the flying brick just for the moment. Actually, yeah, get into the flying brick. And drop a save. And actually, what was the name of this ship? See what? Ignaz Regent BM6. Well, we certainly need a new name for this ship. In the last series, my explorers are called Wanderlust. I'm open to suggestions, guys. Feel free to suggest names for ships, and because I know some of you guys are very original in your thought process, and especially once we get to the fighter and the hauler. But I think this explorer, which is going to probably be with us a little while, needs a decent name. And I think that is about it. And let's see here, we need to go and offload some stuff. Actually, there is one other thing I want to do in this part, guys. So what I'm going to do now is jump into the ship. I'm going to take off. Oh. Now the space station's there. So what I'm going to do, guys, just to wind this part up, we're going to go into the space station. I'm going to make some space in the inventory, and then I'm going to go to my base and see if we can do the next step in the base missions, because I've got the salvage tech now, so we might as well use it, because that will free up some more space. So I'm just going to jump out over here, and we're going to solve some more stuff. They sell the crystal fragment and the geode again. Keep the microprocessors because we're going to need that. Did I put anything in the ship that's got 12 salvage data? Yep. So let's just go jump onto here, and we're going to go to in the beginning. And here we are back on the base. Of course, my bio furnace has run out completely, so we're probably gonna have to recharge that to get the teleporter working, so that I can actually go back to where we were before. Although, to be honest, well, we'll see how it goes, guys. Buildable technology. Well, we certainly want the battery unlocked, because and I think it'd be cool to do the solar panels. And anything else here? Nope. What's this here? Hazard protection unit. Now that's not particularly that important. Certainly want the save beacon. That could be useful. And anything else here? I don't think we're going to need anything else here. We might be able to unlock this now. Yeah, we've got the pugnum. Unlocked it, but it won't actually let me do anything. Okay. Right, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. I've gone over length on this video again, but I think that's the nature of No Man's Sky. Sometimes when you get into things, time just goes so quickly. In the next part, I think what we're going to do is maybe try and fix the base up a little bit, maybe get some permanent power supply in here, and so that we can actually get things working. But that's all going to be for the next video. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.